How do stem cells come to play in this? Like, how is it different or similar to mitochondria?
It's a very good question. Stem cells actually manufacture new mitochondria. That's one of their functions. The stem cells in your bone marrow, of course, is the biggest repository of stem cell. Your bone marrow is all stem cells, or not all, but it's got a ton of stem cells. And they make your white blood cells and your red blood cells and your all kinds of exosomes and platelets and all kinds of things are manufactured in the bone marrow by stem cells. Your stem cells, when they are making all of these products, that sometimes they are manufacturing new mitochondria. For example, when your bone marrow makes platelets, each platelet has in it generally about 4 to 5 little mitochondria that are embedded inside the platelet in order to give it a little bit of power that it needs to do what it does when it gets activated out in the body somewhere. You've got a trillion platelets in your bloodstream that are all carrying 4 or 5 mitochondria in them. And so that means you have 5 trillion mitochondria in your bloodstream that were created in the bone marrow. And when your platelets are activated, or when they reach the end of their lifespan, the last thing they do before they go off to be recycled is they spit those 5 mitochondria out in little vesicles, what we call extracellular vesicles. And those are then absorbed by other parts of your immune system. Okay. Mm-hmm. So your bone marrow stem cells are creating mitochondria. They're putting them in the platelets. The platelets are like delivery trucks. They carry them around the body. And when you have some damage or when they're not needed anymore, they squirt out these little mitochondria and they float around. They get absorbed by the other cells nearby. And this is what we would call mitochondrial transplantation, which you mentioned earlier. So your body, as we're standing here right now, my body and your body, there's billions of mitochondria being transplanted through our bloodstream, from one part of the body to the other part of the body. Okay. If you get stem cell therapy, the stem cells that you get, let's say you get an injection of stem cells, those new stem cells will create new mitochondria and release them near to the tissues nearby. And so when you get stem cell therapy, you're getting a mitochondrial transplant.
Oh, did everybody hear that? Because I didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that at all.
The problem with stem cell therapy, however, is that it's very hard to inject enough stem cells into your bloodstream to give you enough mitochondria to make any kind of a difference.